Hello. Hello. It is the 1st of March. It is a big day, and I'm already hella stressed. So, I sent the link to my shop to various people who have showed interest in my shop. I don't want to spam everyone because granted, not everyone really cares, and that's fine. But I sent one of it I sent to one of my good friends, and they bought something immediately, and it was a big order, and I realized they were getting charged £1 shipping per item, which is not what I wanted. And I didn't realize that was the case with my boyfriend's order, so I panicked and I had to refund the order. Well, I guess I didn't have to refund the order. I could have just given my friend extra stickers, which I was going to do anyway, but I wanted to make sure that I had sorted out the problem, so I refunded the order, changed the settings. It is now correct, and got them to order again. And thankfully, it is all good. But I had to weigh everything. I had to get my scales out, which I've never used. I bought ages ago. I'm so glad that I had bought that, because I have to make sure that everything is under 100 grams. Considering how much I've this order and how much it weighs on the scales, I think I won't get an order over 100 grams anytime soon, because you'd have to order quite a lot. So, thankfully, that is not a problem. I have to figure out in terms of how do I assess and increase shipping when the order is above a certain amount. Future Grace will have to sort that out. Thankfully, I don't have to figure it out now because I am super stressed. I have to edit my vlog. I need to upload it today so that people know that my shop is open. And yeah, and then I wanted to pack some orders. I think it was gonna be in my March 1st order vlog, but it's just too much for me right now. So it's gonna have to be in the first vlog after I've opened my shop, that I will show you me showing you that I'm packing my first orders. Can you tell that I'm a little bit stressed? But yeah, it's exciting. I've got 2 orders to pack. So the kind of annoying thing is that I want to be able to show you guys me packing the orders, because I think it's a very fun moment to document. But the problem is that I also work full time, and I haven't had a day to show you, to pack the orders by the shipping. Otherwise, I would have dispatched them a while ago. But today is the day that we are going to be packing orders, and I will have to ship it off on Monday because the post office closes on Sunday. So, and I won't be able to print out the labels today. I will buy the labels today, but I won't be able to print it off today because I'm also going out later on. So it's all a bit much at the moment. So I'm going to edit my vlog, do the thumbnail, upload that, make a reel, tell people on Instagram that my shop is open, and then hopefully I'll be having some chill time before I go out in the evening. Yes. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I realize Apple is way too big to fit in this video with me. I have finally uploaded. This is the thumbnail. Sorry, Apple's face will be just. This is the thumbnail. I actually really like the look of this thumbnail. I think it's pretty nice and clean. I am on schedule. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm going to eat my lunch, and then I'm going to make a reel for Instagram and a short to let people know that I have opened my shop. I have no idea what I'm doing for this short or this reel, or what I'm doing at all in life. I'm just making up as I go. So, I don't know if I think I did tell you, but my friend ordered on Etsy, which I'm really grateful for. He has been so supportive and was one of the main people that pushed me to actually try and make money from my art and actually pursue it more than just keeping it in my sketchbook and not telling anyone. So incredibly grateful. And I do plan to pack my boyfriend's and my friend's orders today so that I can ship them off on Monday. Whew. Yes. I'm so tired. Um, Yay. But I've got my orders. Ah! I can't believe that I've gotten 6 orders. They are all from people that I know, but that doesn't take away from actually getting orders. The fact that I have people in my life that want to pay money to support my shop is amazing. I told my colleague that I opened my shop and he instantly bought something then and there, and that's incredible. I've got my best friend, a former colleague of mine, my auntie, my boyfriend, and another colleague and a friend, and it's just so heartwarming. I don't know, like a part of me wasn't even thinking about the order part in a way. It kind of, you know, I thought about it in a sense of getting the materials and setting things up, but the fact that the actual orders are in my hands and I'm packing them, and it's just so surreal to me. And I'm honestly, I've been so busy and so exhausted trying to set this up that I think I haven't fully been able to digest it all and truly be excited and show that excitement. But it's kind of getting to me now. Like, I'm going to try and buy the shipping labels, which is scaring me because that's like another of the like 50 things I've have to learn with this small business. But I really don't want to mess up the shipping bit. I really want to make sure that people get their orders. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that now. But yeah, it's been such a busy day. Sorry, yesterday was such a busy day for me, having to edit a vlog, do a thumbnail, upload that, do a short, put that onto Instagram and YouTube, tell people about it, send people links, and then pack orders, and being frazzled because I had messed up the shipping thing, which I think I've told you already. And this morning before going off to work, I was packing two orders, and then I got back from work today and packed another order. And while I still got the daylight. And yeah, the first few orders I was an idiot and was kept making stupid mistakes, but I've gotten the hang of how I like to package them now. And I know I complained about these circle stickers, but I actually really like them and they look nice on my packaging. So now that even before you even see it, you know that you've got a Grace Gold order. Another thing that I want to tell you was that I had to change my tags because I didn't realize that when I had my name as Grace Gold that I would be competing with jewelry shops. Even though they don't have Grace Gold in their shop name or as their, I don't even think it's part of their title, and yet when you type in Grace Gold with a space, you will get jewelry and my shop won't come up. And I was like puzzled and I was frantic, and so I'm hoping to that I've sorted that out, and I've put Grace Gold in my tags, and I've also put it without a space. But I think I might have to change things and put Grace Gold Shop in the tags as well. I'll figure it out in these next couple of days. My first priority though is shipping labels, and I am procrastinating it by talking to you about it, but I will get it done today. Yes. And then I will ship them off tomorrow after work. So yeah, I probably won't show you that bit, but just know that I have done that. Anyways, hopefully I will give you an update about me buying the shipping labels, and hopefully it goes as smoothly as having a small business can go. So I'll see you in a bit. So I bought the shipping labels, and yes, I managed to mess that up. It's okay. I was able to get a refund. It takes 15 days to get a refund approved. But anyways, very silly mistake on my part. This is a screenshot of what the shipping label page looks like. So I messed it up somehow because I put large letter instead of letter, because when I had originally put just letter and I put in the measurements and the height and thingy, I must have done something wrong because it gave no availability. I think it was I could have sworn it said that it couldn't be over 10. I think I know what I did wrong. I accidentally put the weight in wrong. So I put the weight over 100 grams, and that's why it gave no options for me to do letter, because you can do letter as long as it's under 100 grams. So I must have put the number wrong, and that's why it said that I had to do large letter, or that large letter was the only option available. Anyways, don't be an idiot like me. I feel like what it is because when it's your own thing, and you know, like it's a similar thing like when someone's watching you, you really don't want to mess up, but you mess up. It's kind of like that. I am so like heightened stress of not wanting to mess it up that I feel like I do these stupid mistakes. It's natural, it happens, it's okay, I'm human, we got through it. So the first two that I did, I messed up, and I put them as large letter, and it charged me $2.50, and I was like, what the heck? But then I was also like, okay, well, if it's £2.50, it's £2.50, it's okay. But then afterwards I realized, when I did my third, fourth, and fifth, I realized that actually I can't do as letter, and I just put the weight wrong. But it's okay, we learn, we grow. At least I can tell you guys not to make this mistake. Hopefully I'll get my money back in like probably 30 days by the time that they approve. If it takes 15 days for them to approve, it might take another 15 days for me to get my money back. But that's okay. It's fine. I also went through the process of starting verifying my my bank account, so that I can actually get the money from the orders. Not that the money is, I know it's silly to say, yes, I'm a business, but like the 60 odd pounds that I'm going to get from these orders is not like a deal breaker for me. It's not like I have to have this money, but I just want to make sure that I have done the process properly, that of getting the money into my bank account. Because I watched another video where someone else was like saying that they had like a pop-up message saying that their Etsy account was closed because they didn't verify their bank details or something ludicrous like that. So I wanted to make sure that I had verified everything that I need to verify so that doesn't happen to me. But yeah, at some point I will like do a breakdown of like how much I spent on my shop, how much I got for my first orders, and how much Etsy took, and all of that jazz. Um, this shipping thing kind of messes up these numbers, but oh well, it's fine. Um, but yeah, it's actually a very simple process to doing the shipping things. As long as you put all the details correctly, you're good. Hello. It's been a hella stressful day. So today was the day that I posted my packages. Three of them were absolutely fine as letters. Um, One of the things that I didn't know, and it didn't like specify on the label, and maybe the thickness, I didn't do it accurately. Um, but three of them fit, and three of them I had to refund the label again and buy them as large letters, which was a bit annoying because some of them I had originally done as large letters, but oh well, what can you do? Um, I figured that the ones that have two mystery packs definitely will need a large letter label. However, one of the packages only had one mystery pack, but yet need couldn't go through. So I think I need to kind of be mindful about how I'm packing them. When I do the stickers, I kind of need to like not stack them up in the package. I kind of have to lay them out flat. Um, so that's something to be mindful of. So I'm gonna have to try and error that, but at least I know from my mistake how to refund and buy different labels. So, but that was quite stressful for me because I didn't know what I was doing. I was very anxious about how it was gonna go, and you know, call me ridiculous, but I couldn't sleep last night because I was so stressed about thinking about that. I knew there would be a hiccup, and I really wanted to dispatch them today. Um, but it's sorted. I know I have a much better understanding of what I need to do and what could creep up in the future. Um, I ended up coming home and having a 2 hour nap because I'm just so shattered. I have to do meal prep now for lunches and dinner. And not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling up to it. I've got a headache now. My dad, bless him, wants to help me, and he cut out some stickers, and they are hella jagged. They are cut way too close to the design, and I'm now going to have to cut around them to try and fix them. But I think because I don't like the consistency of some having a white border and some I'm gonna have to cut so close to the design in order to fix the jaggedness. Um, I think those ones are gonna have to be oopsie stickers, and it was kind of frustrating for me because that is like one of my bestseller stickers designs, and I'm running out of those. So I'm gonna have to print out more of those to laminate and cut at some point, which I plan to do soon. But yes, I'm gonna have to make a list of ones that I desperately need to kind of restock just in case, because I'm not entirely sure, you know. I don't want to, I want to be prepared just in case. If I already know that people like a certain design, I want to make sure that I have enough stock of them so that I have plenty of time for me to laminate and cut, and I don't have to rush. Because I don't want to rush any of the steps, but especially the cutting step. So yes, we're making progress. We're slowly learning. Sorry about the noise upstairs. But we're learning. We stressed. We're moving on. It's okay. But yeah, of course, every step was going to have a hiccup. I fully expected it. But yes, no more cutting for Dad. Bless him, he really wanted to help me out. But, you know, it's tried, it's tested. I'm cutting them myself now. I actually do really like cutting them, and not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a control freak when it comes to certain things, so I think it's best I do anyway. But yes, time for cooking now. See you in a bit. This is probably not mind-blowing to anyone, but I recently learned this hack that if you put something wooden across like a pot when you're cooking something, it won't bubble over. And I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key like life-changing for me. Oh, I'm so happy. Hello guys. So I've had some time to sit with it, and you know, and honestly it works out well. So my dad was cutting the drink more stickers, and those are one of my most popular stickers, and honestly it just means more variety with the oopsie stickers, because honestly if anything goes wrong, nothing is wasted, because oopsie stickers are popular, and you know, it gives me a good diverse range, and you know, these things happen, and you know, there's no rush to restock or anything. I'm really grateful that he's very sweet enough to want to help me out. It's endearing, and I'm really grateful. He's been very great at helping me, doing the cooking and looking after me, and he knows how stressed I've been. So it's always very important to just I think it's hard for people to understand why I might be like so heightened emotion. Like even when small things go wrong, it can seem like a massive thing to me, because granted I'm not thinking about the one mistake or the one problem. It's like months and months of work has built up to this moment, and my emotions are like amped up to really wanting something to work and for it to succeed, and for me to know what I'm doing with it. And you know, I think generally I can be quite an anxious and worried person anyway, and so this small business journey has definitely pushed me way out of my comfort zone, but with some sheer miraculous passion and dedication and perseverance, we are still here. We are still going. I think when I had just woken up from my nap, and when he was showing me the stickers, I was like a bit like, oh my gosh. But now I've kind of woken up a bit, and you know, I'm doing my cooking, and you know, there's something about cooking, even though it takes hours out of my week, which I could be doing, you know, with my small business. I think it's one of those things that are quite therapeutic, and honestly it's essential for my life anyway, because I need to eat. And something about chopping vegetables, you know, you've gotten older when, you know, these kind of small things just make you happy. Like when I got my new frying pan and my new pot, I was really happy, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's all good. I feel like it's been a roller coaster of emotions. So I'll show you like a little like slidey video here. There's been a lot of people have been putting a lot of things in their basket, which is really encouraging and hopeful for me that I might get more orders at some point. That's really, really nice. And my most recent video, this is the thumbnail, where I'm showing about me opening my shop, it's doing really well. I noticed that quite a lot of people were doing like I'm following my dreams in X decade years, or mentioning their age, and I was thinking like, why though? I never thought to do that because I think I kind of, for privacy reasons, was a little bit nervous to put out my age, but I don't think it's that hard for people to guess that I'm in my 20s anyway, so it's not a deal breaker. And not gonna lie, things like age and date of birth, I feel like is just public information anyway. I don't think it's that hard to get that kind of information. But I do tend to get a little bit nervous about putting that kind of information out there. But anyways, 20s is fine. And yeah, I'm glad that people are responding well to that video and they're watching and enjoying it. It's super exciting. And I got 6 orders when I opened my shop, and I got 26 sales. That is 24 more sales than I expected to get. The 2 sales that I got my boyfriend to do so that I could test it out, even though I was too tired to pack his order, and it turned out I couldn't really properly practice. But I mean, the fact that I had 6 orders to practice with was a good learning curve for me as well, to kind of know what kind of obstacles that I would encounter, so that I'm more prepared next time I ship more orders out, and I can be a lot less stressed about it. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with this shop launch. I know for some people that doesn't sound like a lot, but the fact that hardly anyone, like, I realized the other day, this is the first time I've ever sold my artwork. I've never, like, did a drawing and sold it, or made a print and sold it. Never done anything like that. I've given drawings away, but I've never ever thought that my art was worth anything. And I've never really put myself out there to actually try and sell it until now. So I've had like friends support me and reach out to me and send me messages, and honestly, I'm really heartwarmed and overwhelmed by the support. I had no idea. Like, the people that in some ways, there's some people that were very vocal about supporting me when I was preparing to open my shop, like, versus the people who, after I opened my shop, were very encouraging. It's kind of, I get surprised about who's supportive and who's not. It's kind of interesting. But I don't make any judgments if people don't want to buy anything. There's no judgment there, because I get it. Times are hard. But I'm really incredibly grateful for the people who have bought from my shop and have expressed words of encouragement to me, because honestly, I'm terrified doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go. I'm, made so many mistakes, and I think sometimes it can feel quite overwhelming, like, am I going to do anything right? But you're not going to do anything right when it's the first time doing any of this. So, like, it's easy to, like, say that, but when you're in the moment doing it, man, am I stressed? But I am one step closer to knowing what I'm doing with every single mistake, and that's the main thing. Right, I'm going to finish doing this stew, and we're gonna have a lovely dinner. See boss again, so yay.